Hey there, my name is Kathy, and welcome to the Junk Shack, baby. Okay, here's the chairs. They're in excellent condition. The covers are in excellent condition. I feel like I'm gonna work with the fabric. As of this moment, I am going to tape off these because I don't know how to remove them. It seems as if maybe they're glued. I don't know, they're in there pretty hard, so I'm gonna take tape and stuff it down in here and cover the fabric. I have to do that on the back also. And then I'm going to remove the seats and paint everything. I think it's gonna be an off-white. I'm gonna make my own chalk paint, my own color. Something that will go with the fabric. Seat was very, very easy. 4 screws, came right out. Now I'm gonna tape the back off. Desired amount of paint in.
I always do this over the sink because you never know what'll happen.
I've got that much paint, so I'm going to make enough plaster of Paris mix for that. Really, you can do more or less, however you want it. And get your water nice and warm. It helps melt it and break it up a little better. But I'm gonna just add a little bit at a time and stir it and then show it to you as I go. And it's okay if you add water to the paint. I actually like to do that. It's kind of hard to see. I would say it's filled up to about there. Pour right in your paint. Mix it really good. I prefer my chalk paint a little thinner. You do you. Already, I always start from the bottom, or in this case at the legs, and work my way up. So I'm gonna essentially just start painting, get the whole inside real good, and then stand it up and move up. I'm gonna make it a pretty light coat for this first one. I just really want to get in all these cracks. Try to go with the grain of the wood. Okay, first coat. So while I let that first coat completely dry, I'm gonna sit in here and tell you what my plan is. I'm gonna do 2 coats, possibly 3 coats on the whole chair. And currently I'm only doing one chair, one chair first. But next I'm gonna probably do 2 or 3 at a time. I'm gonna make sure I like this finish. So I'm gonna do the coats, do the couple of coats on it, get it totally covered, and then I'm gonna wax it with my regular paste wax, and then I have dark wax. And I think I'm gonna go in the little nooks and crannies and kind of dab in some dark wax just to make it you know, stand out a little bit more, wipe that back. And really, that's what my plan is, and we will see as I go. For my second coat, I'm really gonna concentrate on just the bottom and the insides of the legs, these two corners. And it will be the final coat for those, so that when I flip it over and give everything you actually see, its second coat, I can make sure it's nice and smooth from the top. First coat on the second chair on. I might be crazy having a beer for this. I am going to apply my clear wax. I'm gonna apply it real good in every little nook and cranny. I have a dark wax that I made. My last can of paste wax, I left a little in the bottom. It's hard to tell. And I added just the tiniest bit of an extra dark wax, just a little can that I had, just the tiniest bit, and mixed it all up. And it's still pretty dark, but it's not as dark as it was in the can. So I'm going to apply it right inside these cracks. I applied the clear wax first to make it a little easier to take this frown off. That's my clear brush. Trying to maybe seal it in. I kind of like that. It's exactly what I was looking for. The right one is waxed, the left one is not. But I don't love it. So I'm going to take some all-in-one paint, the color Stonehenge. I'm hoping that it will bring the color of the fabric out a little bit, or I don't know, maybe blend it a little bit better. I don't know, we'll see. That's part of painting. You can always paint over it. I ended up not liking that chippy, worn look, so I painted the sides a solid color. I then thought I might like to paint just the middle little bar of the legs the same color. It has been a week. I do not like them. I do not know what to do. They've just been sitting in here, staring me in the eye. This is my office. I bought some brown paint. It's called Kona Brown. I'm gonna paint them a dark brown, and they'll at least match my dining room table. Okay, I've poured some Kona paint, Kona Brown. It kind of looks a little purple, but I'm hoping that when it dries, it'll be a nice deep brown that'll go with my table. I post a lot of stuff on Instagram that just doesn't make it to YouTube. Follow me under Junk Shack Baby. It is still very purpley looking, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply the second coat. This is the first coat that's dry. Is this gonna work? Is it brown? Is it purple? What is that? That's 2 coats. Now remember, I had 4 chairs unpainted. I've only been working on 2.
I don't know. What should I do? I don't know what to do.
Is it the gold of the fabric? I didn't like the white and the gold together. It was too harsh. Then I didn't like the little tanny, nude, whatever color that was I painted over the white. I didn't like that. Now my brown is purple.
I feel like the stars are not aligned for this project.
Because I'm stumped unless I change the fabric, which changes the whole story. And, you know, makes it even easier. Just pick a fabric and a color that goes with it and you're good to go. Well,
Why can't I pick a color that goes with this fabric?
I still don't know what to do. I've had 2 kids. I've opened and closed 2 businesses. I moved 6 times in 6 years. All of those things were 500,000 million bazillion gazillion times harder than choosing a color for 6 chairs. What? Here I am with coat 3 of the Kona Brown, and to be honest, I believe I'm gonna stop right now. Again, the stars are not aligned, and I'm gonna give these chairs a break and pick them back up some other day. I will be putting them back together and providing some final picks, and I do apologize, but I promise I will get back with a finishing video someday.
The stars are not aligned.
I've let it sit too long. I'm so glad that I am over this. I didn't want to deprive you of getting to see the tape come off and screw up all of my work. What do you think, Shorty? It's a mess, ain't it? It is, isn't it? Okay, I gotta peel little bitty pieces off. I'm only videoing so I don't cry. Hours and hours of work. Don't do this at home, kids. Sometimes you learn lessons for reasons that you don't know about. I don't even know if I should put this video out. But here I am, stuck for time. I put too much time into this, so I didn't have another video making. Almost as good as paint, isn't it? Ha! It is paint! It's almost as satisfying as a sunburn. The white one, tape came off without a hitch. For watching. See you guys next week, same time, same place. Junk Shack, baby.